looked for you in Paris. The lights were too bright. Streets that promised me romance, you were nowhere in sight. You looked for me in New York, couldn't see through the smoke.
Oh, thank God. My car has been temperamental if it wants to start or not, so I'm very thankful it decided today was the day to start. I think it needs a new battery, because when we've jump started it, it's been fun. Sean had an exam the other day at uni and went to go in the car because we were down to one car, not for much longer, but we have been car sharing for a period of time, but not for much longer, and the car just didn't start, did it? So we had a bit of a mare. His dad had to come and pick him up, but yeah, but for now she's on. Come on, Macy. It's one of them things, like, it's so inconvenient to go and get your car sorted, like, especially the garage I go to, like, when you go, they usually, like, need your car for a day. And I'm just like, well, when is that day going to be? But we'll probably try and blag it until Sean gets his new car. Once we've got the new car, we can then take it to the garage and, like, transport me back or whatever, you know. I did some girl maths. So you know this girl maths thing that's going around where you try and justify spending. Basically, I love my iced coffees, right? So I have bought one. Oh, it's just fucking spilt everywhere. No, man. Costa ones always do this to me. Like, Costa, I do like you, but come on. Iced oat latte with vanilla. Fucking can't beat it, you can't. So I do. Anyway, the girl math is, I only bought the coffee and I brought my own lunch out because I knew I was going to be out a while. I had one of them microwave pastas that I got in the food shop from Tesco. To be honest, it'll still be quite warm because I only left the house like an hour ago and I put it straight in this tub. So my girl math is, I saved money by getting this coffee because I brought this out. And if I didn't bring this out, I would have bought a cheese toastie or something from there as well. I also put crackers in it. I don't know why. Okay. I've seen them in the drawer and I thought, you know what, a crackers needed with this. My girl maths of the day. I saved money because I brought this out and I didn't actually spend any money. Because I know I spent the £4 on the coffee, but technically, like, I actually saved money because I think the girl math thing is actually quite bad though. Like, for someone like me, it's the perfect opportunity when I am really trying to stop spending, because I have an addiction to spending money. I really do. And I'm not even just saying this as like a joke thing. Like, I actually have an addiction to spending money. I find a reason to spend every single thing I want, and it's really bad. I've actually, like, trying to be sorted out because it's quite embarrassing the amount I spend on shitty things that I don't need. And yeah, I think it's definitely got worse over the last year and a half, my addiction to just spending money. But it's something I'm sorting out. So the girl math thing is actually not a joke for me. Like, it's actually quite serious. I need to stop girl math and the excuse, okay? But you know what? I actually love crackers. So I'm sitting outside. Well, I'm in a little shopping industrial park. I'm going to go to Farm Foods. There's an Aldi and a Farm Foods, but I feel like if I go to Aldi, I'll get stuff that I don't need because Aldi's like a full grocery shop. But I need oil. We need some cooking oil and we need some milk. Sean drinks oat milk now, so the 1 carton goes much quicker than it used to, and he's back to having his protein shake, so it's going even quicker. So I feel like Farm Foods is not that much of a, like, it's not a grocery shop. It's just like it won't have everything type food. So I feel like if I go there and get oil and milk, I might pick up a few little extras, but it won't be as much as if I go into Aldi. That's my justification for myself anyway, as to why I'm going to go into Farm Foods and not Aldi. But then I did really want to go into B&M, but I know B&M is just setting me up for failing it. It's just a temptation. But my mum sent us a really cute photo of Dolly in a new jumper that she picked her up in B&M. And I'm like, well, my 2 dogs could do with a new jumper. They have loads of jumpers. They don't actually need new jumpers. See, this is what I mean. This is what goes on my head. I try and justify everything as a reason for us to spend money, to go and buy something. I just like having things, and I've said this so many times, but it is an actual like addiction. I do like having things, and I'm really trying to sort this mentality out because it isn't good. It's not good for my bank. It's just not good overall. Like, I don't need things, but I just have it in my head that I do need things. Saying that, I see some people on TikTok like doing declutters, and the amount of things they have, I'm like, wow, I'm not that bad. Like, I don't have that many things. Like, I'm watching this girl currently. She keeps coming up on my For You page, and I keep watching her. And the other day, she was decluttering, like, blankets, like fleece blankets. And oh my God, she had a wardrobe full of them and another, like, cupboard full of them. And yeah, I am no one to judge on wanting things. But I was just like, wow, that's a lot of things. And then I'm just like, well, I'm not as bad as her, so... Sean hates shopping, and I actually really like it, so I'm the one that always does the shopping, but the temptation for me to not buy their stuff is very hard. So if I can't rein it in myself, I feel like I'm gonna have to send him shopping, and he hates it. So, you know, I'd rather keep doing it. I just need to sort myself out. I need discipline. I need to have discipline when we sell. Bringing this pasta pot out, it's the start of the disciplined life, you know. I think I'm enjoying this way more than I would have enjoyed a toastie. This is my mini little farm foods haul. So I got 3 of these oat milks. I'm sure I've just squashed it. But I got 3 of them because they were 49 pence, which I thought was incredible. And they don't run out until November. And like I said, we are going through quite a lot of them because Sean is now also drinking oat milk. I then also got the virgin oil, the extra virgin olive oil. So there were the things I needed. The extras I did end up picking up were these Heinz beans curried nuggets. These ones are parsnip and carrot. I just thought I'd try them. I think they were 49 pence a box, which I don't think's bad. And then I also got these other nuggets. These ones are tomato and sweet corn. So yeah, I think they were 49 pence. I got some of the Serene little cakes. Again, I'm sure they were 49 pence, and I really like them as a little snack. Sean's been really into his protein recently, so I got him this salted caramel protein drink. And then I also picked him up these flapjacks. So this one is salted caramel, Jaffa style, and peanut butter. So I got him them. And then I seen these. They're like non-alcoholic wines. I'm never usually into stuff like this, but I really did fancy the rosé one. So I thought I'd pick it up just to try it and see what it's like. I think it was $3.99. And then I also picked up this version as well because there's a few people in the family that don't drink and they do like stuff like this for Christmas. So I thought it'd just be handy to have them. But yeah, a little haul. I think I paid £20 or under 20. I think it might have been like £15 for all this, which I don't think's bad really. Guys, I'm gonna make tea now. I'm doing like a barbecue bean recipe, which is from HelloFresh, and I'm so excited to let you know that this segment of the video is very kindly sponsored by HelloFresh. I would like to say a huge thank you to you guys for all your love and support on the videos, because without you, I wouldn't get opportunities like this, and they truly do mean the world. HelloFresh is one of my favourite brands to work with, and I genuinely love the service, so I'm really excited to have a ongoing relationship with them. So I have slightly amended this recipe. It does come with rice, but I'm not the biggest lover of rice. There's something about rice I just don't particularly crave. I don't love it. So I am going to do a little bit of toasted bread with this recipe. It sounds a bit bizarre to substitute rice with a bit of toasted bread, but in my head it sounds good. So the recipe I'm going to be doing is like a barbecue bean stew type of thing. I am going to be following it online, so you do get your recipe cards or you can do it online. Just for convenience, I am going to be following the recipe online today, but I love HelloFresh. If you've never heard of HelloFresh, they are a meal delivery service that deliver meals direct to your door. Now, the 3 main reasons I personally love HelloFresh: 1, for convenience. Instead of going to the food shop every week, I do like to have the stuff directly delivered at my door. Also, it reduces the wastage as well. So instead of buying like a huge pack of carrots that is just unnecessary for me to use within a week, HelloFresh will send you exactly what you need for your recipes. So you're not overbuying food, hence there's less wastage. Really trying recipes that you just never would have thought of. I never ever in a million years would have thought to make a barbecue bean dish. It's just not something that would have crossed my mind. But for me, it's just a really easy, convenient service that works well. It fits into my lifestyle perfectly, and that's why I continue to work with HelloFresh. But also, I do continue to use their service personally as well. It's all the pre-planning that really like frustrates me with having to do a food shop, pre-planning what you want, because if you don't pre-plan, you end up going to the shop buying unnecessary stuff that you don't need. And I feel as well, because I spoke earlier in the video about being an overspender, when I go to grocery shops, the temptation for me to buy things that I don't need is always there. when I'm on HelloFresh, I get what I need and it stops me overspending, so that is another huge bonus. Anyway, HelloFresh have very, very kindly offered a discount code if any of you guys would like to try them. You can get 60% off your first box using the code DEMI6025, and then the next 8 boxes after that you will also get 25% off, so it is a huge discount, making the boxes incredible value for money. But I'm just going to crack on with my evening meal. I'm very, very excited. I really do fancy this, like a barbecue bean. Oh, yes, please.
Heard it from a friend, she was in our bed, should've known better. Said it was the truth, she came onto you, yeah, but you let her. Knocked me over 10 feet forward. Never knew I could sleep alone.
Okay, so the dinner is ready. So like I said earlier, I went for the Caribbean style barbecue bean one, but I substituted the rice for toast because I don't know, in my head I felt like it would be really nice. It smells nice and there's avocado on the top. There's not tomatoes in the recipe apart from the puree, but I did have some tomatoes in the fridge, so I thought I'd just shove them in. That's what I like about the HelloFresh recipes, is they're so adaptable to what you want. I was toying between having this tonight or the speedy veggie beanie stew, which I've had before and I really, really like, but I thought I've never tried the barbecue one, the Caribbean dish, so I'll have that and see. But yeah, let's taste test. I usually like taste test in the pan as I'm going, but I didn't, so really like that. It's weird because it's not something I ever would have like made off my own back, would be like a barbecue bean dish, but I love barbecue and I love beans, so it is actually a really great recipe for me. Anyway, so like I said, the code DEMI6025 will get you 60% off your first box and 25% off 8 boxes after that, so it's a really good time to try it. If you want, you might as well do it with a discount. But yeah, I'm gonna have my tea. I'll speak to you in a bit. Bon appetit. I appreciate any order scraps I get. This order literally made my jaw drop. Claire spent over £70 on my website. It's the biggest order I've ever had and I couldn't believe it. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you, but I am just packing Claire's order here. This is the vintage starter kit that she ordered, and she ordered some planners, collage kits, like she just did a bulk order. So yeah, I'm just getting this sorted and packed up for Claire.
Baby, what you say could make or break my day. Baby, what you say could make or break my day. Rest your head upon my shoulder, but I'll be grateful just to hold you, 'cause I love to spend time with such a dime.
I package all orders like it's literally a scrapbook page. Like, I just love doing it this way. And personally for me, one of the reasons I started my business, well, not one of the reasons, but one of the things I love about having a small business is packing and wrapping orders. Like, it brings us so much joy. So I know some people think it's over the top, but I just love it. And I think it adds to the experience of buying from my business personally, is the fact that everything is so wrapped with so much thought and love. And I do put a lot of thought and love into wrapping the parcels. I know to like so many people it's probably not a big deal, and many people who buy from us will probably just rip it all off anyway, but it makes me happy and it fills me with joy to wrap the parcels and put a lot into them. So yeah, that is something that I really love, and I do think it adds value to the customer's experience as well when you order from my shop.
Baby, what you say can make or break my day. Baby, what you say can make or break my day.
So I got 7 orders packaged up and ready to be sent tomorrow. I am out of the house all day tomorrow, so I won't be doing any orders and I won't be able to do any editing. So I am doing a little bit of editing that I need to get done now. I'm basically going all the way to Oxford with Sean so we can pick up his new car. That will all be part of a vlog which I'm going to start tomorrow, so if you're interested in that you can see all of that, what we'll get up to tomorrow. And we're basically getting the train down to Oxford and then driving his new car back up. So yeah, it's going to be a long day, but it is what it is. I got this non-alcoholic wine from Farm Foods, as you've seen earlier, and I actually really like it. So it's that mind thing though where I feel like it's real wine. So it's like, I don't know, if I'm passing I might pop in and get some more just because it's nice. It's just a nice drink, you know. And I'm sick of drinking tea or coffee. I drink tea and coffee all the time. I do drink water, but I get bored of it, so I quite like that juicy. I quite like that fruity fake wine. Well, it's not fake wine, it's non-alcoholic wine. Anyway, I was going to do a Q&A, but I'm not really sure if I want to do like a full sit down Q&A because I feel like it's just not really the way that my channel's been going recently. It's not really something that I feel like I want to do, is like sit down and just answer loads of questions. I think it gets boring for me, boring for you. And yeah, I'm just, the vibes, I'm not vibing with that idea right now, but what I thought I would do is the questions that I keep getting, just integrate and answering them into vlogs. If you think that's a really shit idea, like tell us on this video in the comments, and then going forward, like I probably won't do it again and I will just do a sit down video. But I thought I would do a few questions in this vlog and then like just carry it on over the next vlogs, because I feel like this way as well I'll be able to like properly discuss the questions, because I feel like in a Q&A you're trying to answer that many questions that you're just like one after the other, and maybe don't speak as thoroughly as you'd want to about a particular question or something like that. But I feel like if I do it this way, where I answer a few questions each vlog, it gives the vlog a purpose, it gives us something to chat about, because sometimes I don't know what I want to chat about in vlogs, do you know what I mean? But if I do the questions, it gives us something to chat about and I can really go in depth and have a good chat about your questions. So let us know what you think of this idea, and let us know what you think of the video diaries idea. A few of you already have on the previous ones, but I'm really into the just whole slower videos, the bit of like on my videos at the minute I like them to have talking segments, B-roll segments, ASMR segments. I like them to have a little bit of everything. I like them to be kind of slower videos, and I'm really proud of the content that I produce at the minute. And yeah, I'd love to hear your feedback on it though, but I personally really like it. It's very different to content I've did in the past. Even vlogs, when I used to vlog years ago, are very different style vlogs to the vlogs I do now. But I feel like I'm getting older, so my content isn't always going to stay the same. Like when I started this, I was what, 20-year-old, yeah, I think it was 20-year-old, 19, 20. My content at 19, 20 is going to be very different to the content that I want to produce now at like 27, 30. Like I used to hop on all the trending videos, and that's when my videos would pop off and I would get absolutely loads of views because I would do every single thing that was trending. That's just not my vibe anymore. My vibe is very much like, I just want to show you snippets of my life, and if you enjoy that, amazing. And if you don't, then this isn't the channel for you. But that is very much how I like my YouTube being. I like filming them types of videos, I like editing them types of videos, and it just brings us joy, and I think I can produce better content when I'm getting enjoyment out of it. So that's why I've kind of stuck to my guns over the last kind of year and a bit. Like I have, like, you know, mixed it up and tried different things, but I think on the whole I've stuck to my guns. And even though my videos don't get the views they used to, I don't care, because I would rather I was doing something that I enjoyed than doing something for views, if that made sense. But any support I do get on my videos, whether it be comments, likes, anything like that, I really appreciate. And yeah, But let's go to the questions you've been asking. So I'll do 3 questions in this video, and then I feel like I can really discuss the questions, get the ins and outs of them discussed. So the first one is, are you going to be giving up YouTube because your views have become so low? I decided to answer this one. I have just obviously touched on views and stuff. I'm not going to be giving up YouTube. No, I'm aware my views have significantly dropped. It happens to so many people who start social media. I think when you start YouTube, if you have like, so basically how my YouTube channel grew was from trending videos. So I would jump on any trend, and basically that's how I grew my YouTube channel. And that's fine, that's great, that's a great way to grow YouTube. But if you don't then keep up with them trending videos, it's not often you're going to keep the same level of views, because people subscribe to you and people are there on your channel for the trending videos. So when I kind of switched over and wanted to do more lifestyle content, that's not necessarily what everybody was on my channel for. And you know, but that is purely what I like to film. So for me, it's like, it's one of them things. I either do videos that would get us more views, or I do videos that I'm happy with. And for me, I chose to do videos that make me happy, rightly or wrongly. But I just feel like this is one of them jobs where it is a dream job, and I wouldn't want to not enjoy the job by doing videos that I feel like I have to do. So yeah, like, you know, when views go down, income goes down, especially AdSense. But I'm so much happier now, and I think you can definitely tell within the videos that I am happier doing this style of content. So for me, I don't intend to give up YouTube. Even if I didn't earn income from it, I would not give it up. I love it. I love documenting my life. I find it is a creative outlet. There's so many things about YouTube that I genuinely love, not just the fact it's my job. So I will not be giving it up anytime soon. Another question that I got is, are you resentful about having to share life moments? And I found this question quite interesting, to be honest, because I think resentful would be quite a strong opinion to have. And it's something that I definitely don't feel like I am. No, I don't feel resentful because I don't feel like I have to share life moments. I think I've always been the type of person who's open anyway and will share a lot. I'm an oversharer. That's just who I am as a person. But for me, it's like I only share what I want to share, and I only share what I'm comfortable with people knowing. Therefore, to me, it's like I can't be resentful of that because I've made the choice and the decision myself, and it hasn't been forced upon us. Yeah, so I don't really get the question, because I feel like I'm not forced to overshare anything. Like, there's nobody, like my management don't tell us what I have to share. They don't tell us what to talk about or anything like that. Like, it is literally all my decision. So I don't ever feel like I'm forced. Obviously, there's times where if people haven't seen Sean in a vlog for a while, they'll go, are you and Sean still together? And it's like, if we weren't, that might not particularly be something I want to talk about, but then there would be questions asked. And, you know, there's been situations like that where I've not mentioned something in a vlog and I haven't wanted to talk about something, and there's been comments on it. I'm not resentful though. Definitely never felt like resentful of the fact that people ask questions and are curious, because I think it's just human nature to be curious. We're all nebby, we all want to know things. And I share a lot of my life online. So I think the fact that I share a lot of my life online, people don't hesitate to ask questions that, you know, other people might find quite rude. I personally don't. I have shared stuff when it comes to money online before. That's how I do know I get like money orientated questions, and when I'm on live sometimes people will comment them, and then other people will comment back on that's so rude, and it's like, yeah, but Demi's talked about that kind of thing before. So, you know, I've kind of broke down that barrier myself by talking about them things in the past. But in all honesty, I definitely don't feel resentful. And if there's something that I'm just like, I don't want to talk about that right now, it's not something that I feel happy discussing, I just don't discuss it. And you would never see us discuss it. And there is things in life that have happened that I won't discuss, and that I have that choice, and that's a boundary that I set for myself, for my socials. And it's a really positive part of the job, is that I have them boundaries. Like in every job, there's boundaries, and just because this job is very like social media, it's front face based, there's still boundaries. And I'm not, yeah, like I don't know. So to answer the question, I don't feel resentful. One, I don't feel like I ever have to discuss anything that I don't want to discuss. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. The last question I'm going to answer on this vlog, and you know what, no one has ever asked me this question in person before, and I don't even feel this question's ever been asked on a Q&A, and it really stood out to us because I was like, that makes us think. That's a question that makes us think. And the question was, do you like yourself as a person, both physically and mentally? I thought this was so interesting because I feel like as humans, we all have quite a lot of self-resentment. We're always comparing ourselves to other people. We're always comparing ourselves to other people's lives. We're always comparing ourselves to what stage of life we're at compared to other people, compared to even ourselves. Like we might compare where we are to where we were a year ago. And I feel like in life, there's so much comparison and there's just so much to hate ourselves for and compare ourselves and make ourselves feel negative towards ourselves and all that. And I think self-love is a journey that I've been on for quite a long time in terms of like my physical body and stuff like that. It's something that I've battled with for a long time. In school, obviously social media, you kind of seen the stages of where I was with my body and kind of learning that self-love, and then there's periods of time where I don't really have it, and it's one of them things that I think I'm never gonna have constantly. I'm always going to be like toying with and yo-yoing with. Do I like myself as a person? I do today, and well, not just today, I do at the stage I'm at the moment. Yes, I feel like I am learning and changing every single day to be better, and I'm trying to be more self-aware always. I'm trying to be a better version of myself always. I think there's always room for improvement, and I'm definitely always trying to be aware of that and look at my life and which ways I can improve and how I can be better and how I can help people more and be a kinder person. And there's things about myself I hate, I'm not gonna lie, there is, but I can't live my life in hatred for myself, because I've come to the realization that if I was to do that, I'm going to be wasting so much time focusing on hatred towards myself for no reason, or it's going to take up so much of my time. So instead of that, I look at ways in which I can change the things that I don't necessarily like, or better myself, or what I can do to make us, you know, like myself a bit more. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's one of them things that I'm constantly trying to improve, constantly working on myself and working on ways in which I can be a better person. But I do try my best with my friends and family to be loving, caring, honest, kind, and I think that's the best you can do. I'm not perfect, I don't think anybody is, but yeah, I'm constantly trying, so I think that's the best that I can do. Anyway, that is going to end this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it. I do have to get this one sent over to my manager because obviously it does have an ad in it, so I do have to get it sent to the brand for approval and everything like that. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you very shortly for another one. By the way, I get loads of people when I go live on TikTok asking, do you still post on YouTube? I do, I'm here, hello. And if you do watch this video, I post on Sundays. So I post Sundays, Wednesdays and Fridays. But I was actually thinking the other day, should I go back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday uploads, or do you like the Sunday uploads? Let us know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and if you would like to order from my little small business Scrapshare, I'll have the link in the description below, and you can use the discount code YouTube, all capital letters, and it will get you some discount on any product on the website, including scrapbook starter kits, stickers, collage kits, tote bags, planners. Everything is included. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you very shortly for another one. Bye.